Today, Jason Trimiew, who works with REDF. And Jason, take it away.
Well, thank you again, everybody, for being here tonight. It's great to see so many turn out. This is an incredible show of support for this field and this space. And so I'm the development director at REDF, and so I know I saw a few pens going when Jared gave that statistic, $100,000. We all wrote that down, so those will be in our next pitches to foundations and individuals. But it is amazing, it is amazing. And tonight we're going to hear from really a tremendous panel of individuals who have worked in this field for a long time, who are on the front lines. They're creating those jobs. They're employing individuals who, let's be honest, if we gave millions of dollars, that $30 billion that the president talked about last night to the SBA, a lot of businesses would get started up. But would those businesses really focus on employing individuals who want and need to work and who we get to work with and for every day? So I think that's a great motivator for us. And as I was thinking about the speech last night, it reminded me of that slogan from the Clinton administration of, "It's the economy, stupid." So it wouldn't have been very politically correct, but I think the president could have just started out by just saying, "It's the jobs, stupid." We have to get our engine of jobs growing again. And I would posit that many of the people in this room tonight have the keys to those engines, certainly the individuals who are here on the panel. We know the stats, 1 in 10 of Americans out of work. We have runaway costs in many sectors, and Main Street is still not feeling the love from Wall Street. And as the president so rightly pointed out, and I think Jared just really encapsulated for us, folks that were struggling in hard times, even in the good economy, are even, how much more are they struggling right now? And those, again, are the folks that we work with and for every day. But despite all of those challenges, certainly last night's speech was trying to ring a tone of optimism, and so that's what we want to do tonight. Like the American people, I think the nonprofit sector and the social enterprise sector in particular is resilient, always doing more with less, which isn't exactly the best business model out there, but it's inspiring nonetheless. But certainly the individuals here that we're going to meet shortly and who are going to share a bit about what's been going on in their social enterprises have been doubling down on the things that make the most sense to move people who are overcoming some of life's toughest challenges into the workforce. And so we certainly should applaud that. So we're privileged really to have Jane, Tess, and Antonio here tonight. I know them, all three of them well, and just really they're an inspiration, I think, to this field and to this work, so we're really privileged to have them. I'm going to do a brief introduction, and then we're going to jump right in. We're going to spend about 40 minutes or so kind of in a discussion with them, and then we'll save about 15, 20 minutes at the end for some questions before Jared comes back up to close us. So let me just do quick introductions. First, Tess Reynolds, who's the CEO of New Door Ventures, and as you read maybe in your program, New Door Ventures works with at-risk youth, running 2 social enterprises, an apparel screen printing company called Ashbury Images, and a bicycle sales and repair shop in the Mission called Pedal Revolution. Jane comes from a background in the private sector and just a wealth of experience. Jane Fishberg is president and executive director of Rubicon Programs. Rubicon has, for over the last almost 40 years now, pioneered solutions to profound social problems, serving more than 4,000 people in the Bay Area annually. And in 1994, Rubicon developed its bakery business, Rubicon Bakery. They also run a landscaping company, Rubicon Landscape, and in December, Rubicon sold the bakery, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that tonight. And Jane has a long experience in the public sector, working for the City and County of San Francisco for many years, in addition to running other nonprofit organizations. And Antonio Aguilera. Antonio works for CVE and is the director of, let me make sure I get your title right, Director of Operations and Social Enterprises. Antonio comes to us from kind of the social entrepreneurship, a business owner in his past, starting social enterprises in Mexico. And CVE has 3 social enterprises, with one newly launched, and I want to acknowledge them, Fusion, who provided our food tonight. So let's give them a hand. And they also have a staffing service as well as a janitorial company, IME. While we're on the business of acknowledging, I also want to acknowledge CHP Enterprises, who helped set up the room tonight. I mean, tonight's theme is on the challenges, the successes, and the outlook for social enterprise in 2010 and beyond. And I really wanted to start with asking a very pointed question to each of these individuals that illustrates one or more of those kind of concepts that we're going to be talking about tonight. Because what I hope you get out of this is that you'll hear from individuals who are running these businesses every day, again, the successes, the challenges, and the outlook. So I wanted to